Expedition 33 has won their first Game of the Year award. And no, it's not that one. Expedition 33 officially won its first Game of the Year award courtesy of Gamescom Asia and Thailand Game Show, or GCAXTHGS 25. That's too many letters for my mouth to digest at the same time. Can be an idiot, sorry. The massive show apparently had over 200,000 attendees and ended with the Thailand Game Awards ceremony. It's here that Clair Obscur Expedition 33 won Game of the Year, among a few other awards. In addition to that top award, it also won the popular vote Best RPG and Best PC Console Game. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to be indicative of how the rest of the award season goes, because there's a shit ton of awards and lots of different opinions out there. And I think it's actually one of the tighter years that we've seen, because there's been a shit ton of really quality games out there. Even the RPG category specifically is going to be very, very tight, I think. And all of this, after all, because, well, the last winner of this award in 2024 was Black Myth Wukong. So it doesn't necessarily mean that the winner of this wins the later awards, obviously. But it's still a nice little trivia thing to tell your friends, I guess, when they ask. If you have friends. The show also ran from October 16th to the 19th, right as games like Mega Bonk were just starting to take off. Hades 2 and Ghost of Yote had all been out for less than a month, and before Ark Raiders or Outer Worlds 2, and well, that's about it. That there's not a whole lot of like giant games left in the calendar this year. There's probably going to be some good ones still, some that will come out of nowhere and surprise us. I don't know if it's going to be Vampire the Masquerade 2, but hey, stranger things have happened, maybe. But we are at least nearing the point where we can talk seriously about the games this year that came out and wowed us, and the ones that we think would be our own Game of the Year. Expedition 33 certainly feels like the front runner, but the competition is freaking close. With KCD 2, Hades 2, Silksong, Death Stranding 2, that's a lot of sequels. There's a lot of sequels on that were really good quality this year. Donkey Kong Bonanza, Split Fiction, Blueprints, and even, yes, Mega Bonk will have its supporters. And yes, you may be sitting here thinking, you're crazy for talking about Mega Bonk in this. And it's not actually because I've played it. It's because I'm not alone in throwing it in there. In fact, it's actually the Expedition 33 creative director. I don't know if it's a serious one, but I'm spending way too much time on Mega Bonk right now. It's my life. Help me. I don't think he actually added that little inflection there, but I did. Now, I personally think the edge still goes to Expedition 33, but I don't think this is going to be a year like Baldur's Gate 3 in 2023, where it just kind of swept everything and actually set records for the most Game of the Year awards, the most awards for any game, any RPG, period. There's such strong competition this year that I could really see several Game of the Years going to different games, and ones that, like, you know, maybe you see KCD 2 win an award somewhere. Maybe you see Split Fiction win an award. Maybe you see Blueprints even, although that's probably more of an outlier. It's one of those years where I don't think I would feel shocked seeing a game win, although I do think like the Marquee Award, the Game Awards Award, that one I probably would be shocked if Expedition 33 doesn't win. And it is my personal Game of the Year. And that's, of course, the one that matters the most, right? Just a guy sitting in his room who says that it's the Game of the Year. That's the one that matters. I have a camera, too, and a microphone. And this dude. But I'll be honest, it's not just the Game of the Year that has me excited, just like in 2023. Because this year we're going to see more nominations and awards for what still feels like a criminally underrated award in this space, Best Performance. And no, I'm not talking about how fucked up your frames are when you play Borderlands 4. I'm talking about the performances that grab your heart and give it a good squeeze, or maybe make you laugh out loud. Expedition 33 should be well represented here, and perhaps maybe this is the year where Jennifer English sees some hardware for her game performances.
Lumia is not my home, not the way it is for you.
Having second thoughts about the expedition?
Please, More ready to go than you are.
The rest of us only have a year left, but you've got 9 good years before your gommage. You don't need to leave yet.
1 year out there is better than 9 years in here. The dance begins. En-garde. Precise strike. Finesse and grace. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
Or perhaps Tom McKay or Erika Ishii could take that honor.
I was never meant to be a warrior.
Get up now!
Stop screaming, for the love of God.
I was a peasant. My place was around the forge. Or the pub.
Drinks around the house!
But adventure found me. And I found this lot.
Watch out, watch out, here we go. Henry, our hero Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. His fellow man.
We live and we die, but a ghost carves their own path. Wandering a road of steel and ash. Finding renewal beyond revenge. The things we endure make us what we are. But a ghost chooses who they will become. And you will know my name.
In this genre we enjoy so much, these performers, these actors bring to life characters that stay with us. And that's why I love, apart from the Game of the Year awards, apart from those, the studio awards and things like that, the performance awards are one of the things I look forward to the most this time of year. You can actually start voting on this right now in one of my favorite award shows, the 43rd Golden Joystick Awards, which has literally been around longer than most of us. Literally, because they started doing this in 1983, which, believe it or not, is not 20 years ago. It's 43 years ago. Do you feel old? Because I do. They have voting for things like Game of the Year, Performer of the Year, Supporting Performer, PC Game of the Year, Soundtrack, Ongoing Game Awards. They even split up their awards to have a remake-specific category. So no, not a remake DLC Game of the Year, a remake category specifically for them. Voting is live until October 31st, and you can vote linked down below. They open up voting for the Ultimate Game of the Year on November 3rd, with the ceremony on November 20th. The awards will be streamable online on Games Radar's channel, and unlike other award shows, it generally is about the actual awards, not filling up your wish list for the future with flashy trailers. Let me know in the comment section down below what you are voting for, and if your comment is too long, I will give you the wrap it up sign. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Redbird Flint, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. For those who come after. Is that cringy? That was pretty cringy. I'm gonna say it again. For those who come after, just embrace the cringe sometimes. You'll be happier for it.